The ride service Uber is in Macon. The taxi giant recently announced plans to expand their reach to Middle Georgia. County leaders say getting the growing business in Macon means the city is growing as well and developing at a good rate.
Our mission is to make transportation as reliable as running water to everyone, everywhere.
It's quick. It's convenient. It's Uber.
Uber makes the radius that you can go safely, comfortably, and conveniently much greater.
The drive service is now available in Macon and Warner Robins. After a push from both locals and a recognition in growth, the service is bringing its wheels and drivers to the region.
When we started to learn of the revitalization going on in Macon, when we learned more about the Air Force Base, the universities, really the focus around downtown, it just seemed like a great opportunity to expand.
Uber Atlanta GM Luke Markland says Macon has the foundation the company looks for with expansion, which includes an up-and-coming, if not bustling, downtown.
Seeing all of those be checked off here in Macon, whether that's great parks, whether that's great places to live, great places to work, and now a ride service that makes it convenient and safe for everyone to come downtown.
Alex Morrison is the executive director of the county's Urban Development Authority. He says Uber will give residents more of an incentive to hit the streets downtown and throughout Macon.
People will make the decision to come because that's one less thing they have to worry about, whether it's driving home at the end of the night or calling a cab at the end of the night.
It's a path that's already started and looking to grow.
I hope to do many more today and many, many more this weekend and so on.
To access Uber, all you have to do is download the app on your smartphone. To drive with the company, you have to fill out information on the app to be approved. Also, for your first ride in Macon, use the promo code DRIVEMACON and your first ride is free. Macon Bibb EMA is finding new ways to prepare for potential disasters. 41 NBC's Alexa Rodriguez has more on the department's field trip to the Guardian Center in Perry.
You see it in pictures, it doesn't near do it justice.
Where some people may just see rubble, crushed cars, and complete disaster.
That's the building that we work in. That's what it would look like.
Macon Bibb EMA Director Spencer Hawkins sees opportunity for more hands-on training.
It's one thing to sit in a meeting room and look at a PowerPoint or look at a picture or watch a video, but when you're actually walking through rubble or looking at collapsed cars, it changes the dynamic of your training.
Right now, EMA does training online and in meetings. Hawkins wants to incorporate full-scale exercises in the future.
As I was looking around the buildings, there were just places that we could use for mass dispensing if there was an incident where we had to dispense medications on a grand scale, or evacuation.
We walked through a collapsed parking deck, a tunnel system underneath it, and a subway disaster.
It's difficult to think of how you would respond in a real situation, but when you see the buildings that are fallen and the flooded houses, you can definitely see where all the players fit, where public health and where law enforcement and where fire and where public works, where they all fit in.
Hawkins says preparing for disasters requires communication among key players and proper training.
One of our goals in the next few years is to do that full-scale exercise, and we're 30 minutes away. What a fantastic opportunity right here in our backyard.
In Perry, Alexa Rodriguez, 41 NBC News.
Hawkins hosts a monthly meeting so every person who has a role in disaster response can be familiar with each other and up to date with the latest information.